Terminator. Are we all here?
Yes.
So just to refresh your mind, after explosion it looked like this. Pay attention to these holes in the roof. You see them? They were made by 5 tons of active fuel which was spurred by the explosion. When it was like this, we could stay here for a few minutes maximum, seconds most often. So we had to shift really fast. And in 206 days which followed, liquidators constructed first safe confinement option shelter. This is it under construction. It only took them 206 days. They commissioned it on November 30, the very same year, 1986, and it looked like this. When it was like this, we had here background from 3 to 5 microzeros. Nowadays, below 3 because of this thing. You are my Slavic brother. Allow me please to take advantage of this moment and to ask you Ukrainian question. Now you are Bulgarian, and me I'm Ukrainian. You know my nation is at war with Russia. We are being attacked, right? Now my nation is on crossroads. Where to follow? Eastwards or westwards? The question is like this. This and what is inside was done by Moscow Empire. This is fruit of Western engineering. Now the question is, do we as nation really have any option where to follow? I see by your eyes that you get my question, right? Yeah. That is why we are drifting Europe. Chernobyl in itself is enough. Forget 3 centuries of colonization. This is enough. Now, when they put it here, we had 3-5 microsieverts. Now it's much lower. In 2008, workers of Novarka joint venture come here. You see that informational board? In the bottom there is logo of Novarka. Novarka stands for 2 words. Nova Arka, new arch. On the horizon there, you see blue building. Yeah. That is local head office of Novarka. In 2008, they sent here workers and they started feasibility studies over there. When they were done, from 2010 until 2014, they were preparing that construction site, putting several meters of concrete, enabling workers to safely work there, construction workers. Then, from 2014 to 2016, they erected the structure here. When it was done in 2016, Dutch company Mammoet arrived. They're world famous for how keen they are in showing into oceans, into seas, huge ships. Look at this thing. This is yet another ship, only upside down, right? Yeah. It weighs more than 37,000 tons, and yet it is mobile. It took company Mammoet a little bit more than 2 weeks to put it in its place with maximum speed of 10 meters per day. They slid it upon the first safe confinement. And get hold of that timing. This thing, Dutch people put it above, right on the last day of 30 years term of this facility. It was supposed to last for 30 years. On November 30, 2016, this miracle was on its place. Let's step close and have a better look. Yes, but later. First I will explain you this thing. Okay. First let's...
Не игнорируй меня. Не игнорируй меня.
Я тебе не игнорирую. Я не можу при людях сказати, як сильно я тебе не ігнорую. Ти понимаєш? Okay, so first let's talk scales, figures. In figures it's very easy. It's 108 meters high, 256 meters wide, 157 meters long. I will help you to appreciate this scale. You can fit inside New York Statue of Liberty, or you can fit inside 2 levels of Eiffel Paris Tower, together with its base, like all of it, right? Or if you saw in Kiev this huge memorial propaganda, right? Motherland with shield and sword. You can put her inside, and there will be 6 meters from pin of her sword. She can go like this inside. This is how big it is. Now, a word about its design. It's supposed to last for 1 century, right? And you don't have to be engineer to understand that this is not the ultimate solution. This is merely an umbrella which prevents rains from taking this poison deeper underground. That's it. The problem is still there. So everything about its design is meant to prolong its lifetime. For instance, it's done of 2 layers of stainless steel, right? In between these 2 layers, there are 12 meters space, which is filled by a steel structure which holds all of it together. That structure is not welded. Each of its elements is bolted therein by several millions of space alloy custom-made British bolts. When any of these elements gets rusty, they unbolt it and bolt a new one. Smart, isn't it? So also last year they finished putting rubber curtains all around it in perimeter, rendering all the structure airtight. Now there is mild pressure difference between the indoor and outdoor pressure, which ensures that there is no leak of radiation. Pay attention, in the base of this huge structure there is a lightweight building with blue doors and blue windows. That is main workshop where most of the works for decommissioning of unit number 4 shall take place. Look, this is how it looks inside. These are walls of this sarcophagus, object shelter, right? By the way, liquidators themselves, they detest this word. They don't call it sarcophagus, because for them that is literally tomb of thousands of their comrades. They call it object shelter. So you see these cranes, yellow cranes, they came from America. They are remotely controlled and they are mounted 80 meters above the ground. Now, plan for decommissioning is set for 65 years, and that is preliminary plan. No one knows how much and how long it takes to disassemble nuclear power plant. You can Google budget for construction of it. In 10 minutes you will find it. But you will die Googling budget and time scale for time schedule for decommissioning. No one knows it. But overall plan is already known to us, right? What will happen next? These cranes will arrive above the roof of the object shelter, open it and reach for the in-hull. Then piece by piece they will deliver it to this workshop over there, where it will be cut into smaller pieces, deactivated, parceled and sent to nuclear burial site. And this is as far as we are gone in terms of technologies. We are still burying our mistakes in Mother Planet. That's it, nothing better. No one knows how to defeat radiation. Me myself, being humble guide, I put a lot of hopes on works of Elon Musk in America, especially his heavy rocket project, because all in all, together by this moment Europe already paid for this 2.1 billion euros.